Welcome back to another section. So in this section, we are going to be talking about some important guides you need to know to be successful while publishing your book. So you have to know what these 5 things, the role they play, the keywords, the title, subtitle, description, and cover design. So keywords to some extent plays an important role. I can say that they play up to like 50% important role when publishing your books, because keywords determines whether your book will be found or not. So what are keywords? Keywords are the important search words or key phrases in which you add to the keyword section when creating your book. They are the buyer's intent searches in which the users, the people that want to use your book, are searching for. So if someone wants to, for example, someone wants to buy a book on diabetic, for example, a diabetic patient wants to get a book that will help solve his or her diabetic needs. Maybe that person wants a book to manage his or her recipe, or how she eats food. She will probably search for diabetic cookbooks. So words like diabetic and cookbooks are search terms in which are keywords in which you need to take note of, because that is what is going to make your book to be found. If your book is about diabetic cookbook and you went and put your keyword as cancer cookbook, obviously if that person search for diabetic cookbook, your book won't show up, because your book keyword is cancer, and that person doesn't want to solve cancer, instead diabetes. So you need to take note of these things. Also, the title introduces them to your book, because it is where you're going to infuse most of your keywords and make it appeal in such a way that that person will be able to read it and get the meaning of your book, and get the meaning why your book was created. So title is also important, and you should consider a nice crafted title. Also, subtitle is used to add more meaning to your book. So after you give your book the title, choose a nice subtitle that will be in sync with your book, that will complement your book title. So choose a subtitle that goes well with your book title and will add more meaning. It is like an adjective that qualifies the title. Just see it like that. Then description is where you are going to write about your book. Here, try your best to make it as catchy as possible to hook the reader, so that once the reader see your book and reads the description, he or she will find out that your book is very, very relevant to what he or she wants. And with a nice crafted description, that user will probably buy your book. Also, cover design. Cover design is the aesthetics of your book. So cover design plays an important role, because it catches the eye of the shopper when he or she is scrolling, browsing through several books. So make sure that your cover design is attractive, it stands out, and it properly represents what you are creating. So let's take this book for an example. This is a book, a diabetic cookbook for beginners. This is the title, as you can see, diabetic cookbook for beginners. This is where the title ends. So this is the title, diabetic cookbook for beginners. As you can see, the title is precise. The person got straight to the point. That if you are buying this book, just know that it's a diabetic cookbook for beginners. So that means it's for beginners. If you have not started any diet planning or any book planning for diabetes, then this book will help you, because it's for beginners, not for experts. So even a beginner can read it and get started. Someone that is just newly diagnosed for diabetes can easily get this book and get started. Then this is the subtitle, easy and delicious recipes for diabetes, pre-diabetes, and type 2 diabetes newly diagnosed with a 30-day meal plan. As you can see, the subtitle properly complements the title, which is diabetic cookbook for beginners. The subtitle is what? Easy and delicious recipe for diabetes, pre-diabetes, and type 2 diabetes newly diagnosed. So newly diagnosed is another word for beginners. That means if you have been newly diagnosed that you have diabetes, then this book is for you. And see the way he or she used the keywords. The person that created this book used diabetic, which is a keyword. This diabetic is a keyword. He infused this with his title, You also use this cookbook, which is also a keyword. Then beginners is a nice keyword. Then you also use this diabetes. Now see, this diabetes and this diabetic, they are two different things. So they are the same things, but in different ways. So also pre-diabetes are someone that is still getting the diabetes symptoms. So this book is also perfect for that person. Also, as you can see, type 2 diabetes, newly diagnosed. All these are keyword that person is that is a searcher. A searcher will probably search when he or she wants to buy a diabetic cookbook. So someone that wants to buy a diabetic cookbook can easily search for diabetic cookbook for beginners, or pre-diabetic cookbooks, or newly diagnosed diabetic cookbooks. So all these things are keywords. So you can infuse them with your book title and your book subtitle. Also, when creating a book in Amazon or any site, on Apple Books, iBooks, on Streetlip or on Zinzi, you see a space where you can input the keyword. So there you can select as many keywords as you want, up to 5 or more. Also, during the category session, during the creating of the books, you can infuse some of the keywords in the title and the subtitle to make your book stand out, to make your book appear when someone searches for something related to that. And this is the description. This is a book description. If you are diagnosed with diabetes, life is not over. It's just a little different. Get regular tests, follow recommendations, and take care of yourself. Then you will feel healthy. Many people who are faced with a diagnosis of diabetes think it's a verdict for them. It would help if you didn't give up. With diabetes, it is possible to live a whole life without complications and make grand plans for the future. So as you can see, all these texts, all this wall of text here is the description. So the description described about the book and how the book is going to help the person. See what they wrote here. We took care of you and created our diabetic cookbook. Why do you need our book? Because it contains, so that person listed everything that is relevant to the book and what will make that person to buy this book. So someone who is seriously in need of a diabetic cookbook, once the title grabs the person, see the book cover, well designed and nice. It properly displays the book title also. Then give the person some text to complement 223 edition, and also some diabetics food that person can be eating. These are diabetic recipes. So this book properly defines what the audience wants. So a book like this will easily stand out, and that person will click on the book and make a purchase. So if your book is like this, then you are on your path to success and victory. So the description goes in depth and tells the reader about the book and how the book will help the reader, the benefits, the advantages of buying the book. So these are all what should be in place if you really want to see any form of success with your publishing journey. So whether you are in publishing on Amazon, iBooks, Streetlip, or Zinzi, any platform that you're publishing on, make sure that your book meets these guidelines for you to be successful. As you can see, this book stands out more than this book, if I should say. Also this book also stand out. I like the cover. This also stand. All these people are experts. They are good at their field. They are good at what they do. As you can see, all of them has a lot of reviews because people are buying it. People are buying it because their book is okay. Their keywords are on point. Their title is on point. Their description on point. Their cover is also on point. So with this, I hope that I have gone through every necessary thing you need to consider before you start creating your books, and how you need to structure yours for proper success. Thank you very much. See you next time. Peace out.